And we are live for the Wake and Bake. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Michigan Bros Show Wake and Bake. We made it 2 weeks in
Happy
a row.
Saturday. Good morning.
Yeah. I hope you got a bowl, a joint, maybe what's it edible for breakfast? A pancake?
Hot pancake, yeah.
Yeah, you
Some
can do
butter.
pancakes pretty easy.
You can make
Butter.
Get yourself
muffins.
going this morning. Some of y'all have probably already been up.
Cheers, KC and Crispy Panda and Pip Jam.
Yeah, I gotta get into chat. I'm slacking.
Hope everybody's having a medicated morning this morning.
Hope everybody had a safe St. Patrick's Day yesterday. Had
I
fun.
forgot it was St.
The green
Patty's.
ears.
I smoked some green herb.
Yeah, there we go. I totally forgot until I started seeing the videos of people drinking. I was like, oh, it's Patty's Day. Oh, shoot.
Sorry,
But,
guys.
so you're busy already.
Nah,
Nobody
I shut
calls
that
me in
shit
the
down.
morning.
Cheers, cheapskate grower.
But, yeah, I'm smoking on some Caps Junkie.
Ooh, nice.
Rusty as fuck. Oh, let me see if I can
What's
get
the terps on
another.
that anyway?
To me, I think it's like apples and bananas mixed with Mac 1.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have
Yeah.
apples and bananas at work.
Yep. Yep.
And but it's great grower. Throws down. Let's see if I can block my face. Come on.
Yeah.
I really liked apples and bananas when I had it.
It looks good. I
Yeah,
love
it's frosty. It's just like Mac 1 frost level, but grows better. That's
it.
why I
Okay.
think
A
people are
little
liking
faster.
it. Grows faster. It's not finicky. It's got great internodal spacing. Like all the buds are get like that nice shape and easy to trim. Christmas tree looking things.
Yeah, I like the heavy calyx to leaf ratio.
Fades good. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Trimming was a breeze.
Finger flicking and shit.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do it.
So, yep.
Nice.
And as
Sounds
you
like
can
a
see,
winner.
I know Yeti and Fergroli, a couple others have already processed it. It processes really well. So,
And what's the name of it again? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Caps Junkie.
Oh yeah, it
Let
dumps.
me see. I always have to look up the lineage.
It's got when we processed it, it's beautiful color.
Yeah, that's what I remember seeing you guys 1st. It was a
Yeah,
drip
I remember that big huge jar. But darn it, I wish I could share some of my stuff. Great pictures of it actually.
Yeah, it's Alien Cookies, which is Mac 1 times Cushman's number 11.
I think Yeti was processing grape cream pie this week. Oh my gosh, does the whole house smell so great? Oh,
What's the terps? Grapey or?
oh, pure grape, just grape.
Ooh,
But
nice.
I think Yeti was really feeling like he was getting like a pineapple. Him and Jared Anubis was getting like a pineapple kind of terp off of it, but we just got straight grape. At least I did.
Excellent.
I'm gonna put that PSA up there for seed hunters. Rusty Nails said there's looks like some sort of selection of mean gene stuff at good prices. So check that out. I don't know where that is, but DM him or something. I am not on a seed buying hiatus, except I found a guy on Strainly that's selling like kind of like crosses. That's what's cool about Strainly is people are making crosses left and right, but they may not be out there selling packs. So you find these people that they found something they liked a few years ago, a cud or seeds. They've been breeding it ever since. So like there's a guy doing Black Lime Reserve times Fatso. And I was like, well shit. And I told him about my grow. I was like, how much for 60 seeds? And or do you have them? And he's like, yeah, we have them.
Beautiful.
And so he's gonna do a pack of 60 for me and throw in some freebies. But Fatso and Black Lime are both tasty motherfuckers, so I can't wait.
Quite the combo there.
I think I have some Black Lime Reserve in my seed bank somewhere. Pretty sure I do.
Really?
That's a good one. So somebody on Strainly was doing like Black Lime Reserve F4s and F5s. Like
Wow.
they just took Black Lime Reserve a long time ago and just started,
That crossing
breeding
it.
it, which is really cool. Yeah, the Black Lime is freeborn, which is mean gene. That's how I never had Black Lime by itself. I
Me
just
either.
remember hearing about it on podcasts, and then I had Limelights from Spartan, or from Bokashi, seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever I don't know what his brand name is for the seeds, but that was tasty as hell. So I was like, all right, there's something to that Black Lime.
Now I'm curious
So
what I've got with it.
I want to see what that guy's got. If I get 60, regular seeds from him, I'm gonna find something good. Tell you
Then we'll have
that.
to get them sex tested.
Ha! Yeah, we'll
Full
see.
circle.
We'll have to get a nice deal from Deep Roots, but they already have good prices. So
Oh yeah.
you
Shout
get
out deep.
above 20, I think 20 to 50 is a certain price, and you go above 50 is another price. But I gotta go over there today and drop off some Indigo Daydream samples.
Excellent.
Yep, she's in chat this morning. Deep Roots,
Oh
shout
yeah.
out in Ann
Shout out,
Arbor.
shout out Deep Roots.
DeepRootsTTC.com. That's where I go. But yeah, so that's the plan there. But other than that, I'm not buying seeds.
I see a lot of beans I'd like to, but like you said, I got
Yeah.
so many in stock that we gotta pop anyway. Let's hunt through some that we got in house before we go outsourcing, unless there's some super crazy deals out there, or
Yeah.
crazy crosses or something I see. But I'm
Yep.
with you, man. Gonna try to pop as many as we can this year. Small pheno hunts, but at least work through some beans and try to find some new flavors that are
I'm just tired
good.
of the cuts out there. They're very similar, I
A
find,
lot
and
of, lot of
not
inbreeding
all of
going
them. This
on.
isn't a blanket statement, but in the industry, we get a lot of cuts. And I'm just like, oh, well, that smells gelato based. That smells gelato based. That smells gelato. And then you'll get another one. Oh, that's runts. That's runts. That's runts. And it's like, man, does nobody want any different out there? I mean, we do some burger, luckily at work, but I'm already hunting burgers, so it's like that's why I like popping the seeds. At this day and age, I'm going for different, almost like what's different besides my GMO fascination. But
Yeah, what's new and different, and it's hard to find new and different, and
yeah,
unique.
yep.
I don't know. I think the latest thing that I've really been liking has been the rainbow belts. That's been my newest thing that I've kind of really.
What are you finding in there that you're liking?
Um, I like the gas on it. I guess is what I'm getting. I get a lot of gas off of it. But it's got a really nice. It's hard to say with that one because I kind of get it. So it's fruity in a sense, but not like overly like fruit. It's not. I wouldn't just say berry or anything like that. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's really really yummy. It's got a great high. I really like that about it too.
Yeah, that means a lot to me too, along with the flavor and stuff. How long is that effect
Hmm.
lasting me, and is it carrying me through, or is it something I got to rush back and
We've got
medicate again?
a Dolce out right that we're getting ready to put out right now, and that has a great high. I can do a couple dabs in the morning before I leave for work, an hour and 20-minute drive, and I'm still greatly baked by the time I get there. So that one's been a really good one on high.
What's Dolce? Like who's that from or lineage?
Oh, darn it! You guys always ask me that shit, and I never
You
know
should
it.
know
Sorry.
it.
I know I should know
Funny
it.
because
Dolce
I
strain,
was
like Dolce, like DULCE.
Yep.
yeah, I was reading a lot
Okay.
of seed sales yesterday due to the holiday, and I seen a lot of those Dolce crosses
Is it
out there.
is it
Um,
Dolce de Leche?
it might be some French.
Yeah, maybe.
Like that's what came up, but let me see if oh,
Yeah,
here we go. Dolce BX from Bloomco. That's probably it.
that's probably it.
That is Dolce de Uva times Black Maple. They did a Black Maple line. And
Yeah, what's black
Dolce,
maple baked?
yeah, let me pull both of these up. Dolce de Uva is grape cream cake. Basically, it looks like Dolce de Uva is a cream cake pheno they selected and called it something
Okay.
different.
Okay, I can maybe
And
get a little
then,
out of this, a touch maybe.
yep, and then Black Maple is that same cut Dolce de Uva times Sure Banger.
Okay.
So that makes sense. But see, that's quite a cross. You could get a
Well, I
lot of
see that
flavors
black
there.
maple all over too. Also.
Well, yeah, they did a huge line and they charged a bunch for if just black maple when you could
Yeah, it was
get
like
it.
$300 pack of seeds, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. It's your money. Spend how you want. I wouldn't buy a
Oh, I'm sure you'll
$300
find
Sure
a
Banger
keeper.
pack.
And 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, it was a lot easier for that return on
Exactly.
investment for that $300 pack of
That
seeds
too.
than it is
Yeah.
today. Today,
Yeah.
things just don't move as well as they used to.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm in a position where I ain't got to go for ROI. So I'm at this point, I'm just hunting for flavors and highs for
That's it,
myself.
man.
That's like literally like I took down Mystique #1, 8-inch bagel. Now I got more seeds of those, but both of those I probably won't keep around.
No,
The flavors are cool and unique, but high is not there at all for
right on.
me. So it's like, oh, you're out. I'm getting real good at being like, oh, you're out.
Well, you got to
Even
be
if
a
Oh,
winner,
you didn't get me high enough. You're out.
That
Like,
garden space is very valuable and only got time for the elite strain.
Guard space and time, yeah. So,
I had
yep.
a male sneak by me that I found seeded out the other night.
Oh shit.
It's all right.
What
I
do
caught it in time. It was okay.
seeded out, or what do you mean pollinated out?
Yeah, I think she meant flowered out.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
There was no bananas or anything like that. It was just. It
oh,
was.
then you're
It was.
They're
good.
involved.
Yeah. It just. I missed it. But it was. Yeah. It didn't. It really didn't show itself until like it was really like the second week of flowers. So.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
really like
you
seeing
still
them
got
males
time.
that have a lot of trichomes and shit. That trips me
I'm
out.
still looking for those, but I never. You should keep if you see one with trichomes,
I've
you should
only
keep
seen them
that
on the
male.
internet. I've never seen them.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I
But
haven't. I'll keep males around for that reason.
yeah, for
And
sure. If
just
I
like get
find
them real
one,
close and be like, all right, are you gonna stink up or trike out?
yeah, you're good.
And
You're
I haven't
good.
had any yet, but I haven't been doing a lot of regulars lately.
But you never know. Coming up, you got some 60 beans you be popping.
There you go. We got some what is the Fledge tomorrow?
Yep.
We got Red Setter, I believe will be there for goalie. Looks like Highline. There's a lot of good people at the Fledge. Go check that out tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
It's like
shout out to
a weed flea market. Sometimes they got bingo too. So
I don't know. Fergoli will be there. They just had a baby.
Congratulations.
Shout out to the new Fergoli,
yeah.
the new little man.
Had they been going to that?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
Oh,
so.
okay. And okay, sweet. Yeah, so a lot of good dads, a lot of good weed there.
Oh gosh, there's so much hash there.
Everybody
Good.
brings their rigs and hangs out. Sounds like a good time. I gotta get up there, but like I was telling Dan, the cold weather keeps me inside my house. Like today, I don't want to go anywhere. I have to go some places, but I don't want to. That's when
Can't
my
be
big
fooled by the
Parker
cold. You
comes
live in
out.
Michigan. It's cold a lot there.
You
Yeah,
gotta
but we
give
got
a shout out.
we got a nice spring and summer.
I gotta give a big shout out to my granddaughter Isla, who's watching the podcast at home.
Oh,
on her
hi,
TV.
Isla. Hi, baby.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oh, she's such a sweet girl.
Thank
She got
you.
big eyes.
Makes me proud.
Yeah. We're going to have a new baby soon. 2 of them.
Yeah, we got 2, and you got 1 coming too. So
The baby
life is
season.
busy.
It is. It sure is.
I think babies come in waves.
Mm-hmm. We got
Hence
Big
the
Daddy coming
boomers.
soon. Exciting. New life. New
Yep.
life in many forms. And plant forms, baby form.
That's it. Always growing around here.
Yep.
I'm thinking about starting
human
my.
beings or plants or animals.
You guys started outdoor like vegetables and shit yet?
No.
I
Not
picked up some
outdoors,
seeds.
but like inside. I got seeds. I'm thinking about starting some, but it's like I gotta set up something.
Most of my stuff you have to sow directly into the ground, so
Oh,
I have
okay.
to wait till after the first frost.
How do you know that? Does it say on the seed pack?
Yeah,
I
it'll
never
tell
even
you on
thought
the
about
seed
that.
pack. Yeah, like
I just
carrots
assumed I could
and
use cubes and stuff.
radishes, stuff like that. You want to
Yeah, I don't have any
into the ground.
now. I got too much weed going on.
The greenhouse is going to be for tomatoes and candy. We're doing a lot of the blueberry strain outside and Motor Breath 15 outside. So we're pretty excited about that. The Motor Breath we're going to put in a raised bed.
We'll be able to find your house.
Yeah. And then the blueberry will be in probably 10-gallon pots. So
wow, that's nice.
Re-amended cocoa from indoors.
That's nice.
And we're going to re-amend that with
pots
one
last
shot.
night from my boss.
I'm sorry?
I just got a bunch of free pots last night from my boss.
Shut up. Welcome, Indica B.
What's up, Indica?
Glad you can make it.
Morning,
Nice
guys.
hat.
Yeah,
Morning.
taking me forever. I've tried to get in here like 3-4 times. The computer's going funny this morning. So
I fucking saw it. And I
How's
was like, I
everybody
hope
doing
he
this
knows
morning?
I can't let him in. It won't let me. It was like device
yeah,
not
it
connected or
was,
something. So
dude,
I was like, all right.
I turned the
But
computer on, and of course it needed a fucking update. So I had to update it first,
Oh.
and then I've been trying to get in, and it won't let me. And
Yep. Yeah. The perks of having a up-to-date computer. My shit turns on to a desktop probably in 9 seconds or something like that.
I
So
don't even have a computer. I got an iPad and iPhone.
I just gotta use
that sounds about right for you, Dan. I would have thought that.
Yeah, iPhone.
Hey, whatever works, works. I just gotta have a good desktop.
I used to when I was into gaming and shit, but it got hard chasing them computers all the time. Every 2 years having to upgrade and shit. Fuck that.
Shit. I'm proud to say this graphics card is like 6 years old. Like that's all you update
Still
pretty
play
much these
today's
days.
games. That's cool.
Yeah, it's still working. I'm not playing them on ultra, but I never was like a ultra fan. I didn't need to be on ultra, but it's they last a bit longer, but they are way more expensive now. Like when I started building PCs, your graphics card was like $100-$200. They're
Holy
now
shit.
over 1,000.
Hell yeah. The last
Oh
computer I had was
shit,
an Alienware.
they got even Spartans up.
Damn. Good morning, Spartan.
Yeah, Alienware used to be good, and then they got bought
this
out by Dell,
this
and
was
Dell kind of
early
corporatized them.
2000s.
But yeah, that's when I started building was early 2000 because I didn't want to buy one. I couldn't buy one of those; they were too expensive. All those pre-mades. But now you
Yeah, too
can build
stupid.
everything. I just helped Anything Grows pick out all her parts, and we're gonna build a PC.
Hell
She
yeah.
got some killer
yeah.
gear, like way better than mine. So it's gonna be sick. But we're gonna build that, and then we're gonna have to get Spartan a PC so that he can play good games. But
Get him
that's
into
the
World of
plan.
Warcraft or something.
I don't know if we can get him there. We had him on League of Legends for a little bit, which was surprising, but we'll have to see what else we can get him on. Sequence and I have been playing No Man's Sky, which is like a space game.
That's
fun.
cool.
Yeah. But
So what do you got growing on there, Indica? At home.
yeah.
oh man, just let's see, just loaded the flower room. Got some Oz BX2 cuts in there. Another garlic stash, orange gasm, a jelly breath F3 cut, apple mince cut, a jealousy cut again. What am I missing?
What about your Cherry Garcia? Did you ever flower
Oh,
that up?
yeah. So I picked pheno number 2, so that's going on the flower second time now, just to make sure.
All right.
You know what I mean? I wanna
Yeah.
make sure I eliminated 2 of them. One was it was nice, but it was just way too short and squatty. Didn't really stretch much, and it's not gonna fit with everything else we're running up there.
Yep.
And unfortunately, number 3 was really nice, but it fucking spit Herms late in flower. It was like probably like 10-15 days before I harvested it, just started spitting bananas out of the top. So
all right.
I know from running Cherry Garcia that it's known, you know what I mean? S1s, it's known in those. When I ran the pack before, when we did like a 30 pheno hunt of that in Mass, we found a bunch of them, shit like that. So I
So
know that's
let
expected,
me
but
ask you a question. When you're finding them late season nanners, are you finding that the trichomes are a little bit more mature on those plants, or are they still early developed heads? You know what I'm saying? Is it an
uh
early finisher in flower? Is that why it's throwing them nanners, you think,
me
possibly?
I think so, possibly, yes. I think so. I can't, I'm not gonna say 100% on that, but
Right
I
on.
that's what I'm seeing, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But
Did you find the nanners all over or like in one spot? Like when I had a light leak from the stupid DU, I found one cluster of nanners and it was literally bottom left, lower, very bottom, which exactly would have been the closest thing to that DU like light spitting out.
okay,
So
yeah, unfortunately, these were all over, man. So
okay,
lower
then
All
light
right.
that's genetic because I've also had
yes,
a creature
yep,
panic do that and I pulled that bitch so fast.
Right
yeah,
on,
Yeah.
because excuse me, what I'm thinking is, on the colas, I'll see nanners pop out the side of a cola, and those are what I call late season nanners. The ones that tuck up underneath that fucker, that drop down by the, the base of the, those are the ones I call herms. That are really,
perms,
you
yep,
know what I'm saying? The
yep,
Yeah.
late season nanners on the top, I really don't mind too much because I can usually take a clone of that next run,
I
harvest it a
found
little
them early
earlier,
on the top
maybe
before.
not feed it so aggressive towards the later stages of life, and I not get that. But the lower ones, those ones I can never seem to get away from. They always, return.
100%
Yeah.
agree with that. Absolutely,
Yeah,
yep.
them
Had this,
hidden motherfuckers, you know what I mean? That
yep,
you
yeah, I
gotta really
absolutely agree, man. And yeah, downstairs we just popped a ton of 2020 Mendocino stuff,
oh
man.
yeah,
Some new
Sweet.
strawberry blonde F2s, spice F2s, bad girl I've been wanting to get into, and then popped a bunch of the Spartans crosses, and the one that we made last year in the summer with the pollen that Spartan gave me, pollinated the cuvee. So that's like my first real, I guess, pollination, or however you want to put it. You know what I mean? So I'd really like to take that line, if you don't hunt through it, and really start working that to come up with something. So
excellent.
Nice.
make that the first project, I guess. And then, yeah, last night, shout out to Day Natural Preserve, man. Huge blessing, brother. Thank you. He sent me papaya S1 cut,
Ooh,
a Whitey Gelato 33 to cherry Kool-Aid cut, and Mama Grape something cut, a Mama Grape Crush cut. I guess a lot of it's Mean Gene work
Sick.
that he sourced out. So yeah, the papaya we got that a couple of years ago from him, and I fucked up, never took cuts of it.
ah,
But it was some of the most papaya-est gasoline I've ever smelt on a papaya strain in my life. I think baked. I gave you some in Spartan when I first moved here.
Oh,
Um,
that was okay.
yep,
That's the only
damn.
papaya I've ever liked
yep.
because the ones
That's
that lean towards the actual fruit, like I grew, I hate. I hate. I decided I don't like the smell of papaya. So, like when I remember you gave me that and I was like, this is papaya. Well, this is way better than the papayas I did.
yep.
So
Yes, so we got
that's
that back
sweet you got
finally,
that
man.
back.
Yes, I'm
I'd love
Excellent.
to
fucking
see that
pumped.
washed or blasted. That'd be sick.
Same here, brother. So
Yeah.
that will be going. Hopefully, they'll be going in the next round after this one, so we can see what it does. Get some test washes and maybe some blasting done on it, and just flower wise too. You know what I mean? So papaya, I know. I mean that shit was fire, man. I was so fucking hurt when we. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
It
And it was
happens,
just, dude, it was
man.
just, I mean, I just did a tester, I flipped that clone real quick, and I mean, it was just fucking rails too, dude. It really, it performs all around good, easy to grow, not finicky. And like I said, I've just never smelt gasoline like that on a fruit ever before.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm
So
excited. Glad you got it back, and
yeah, me
make
too,
sure to
man.
take a clone of it this time.
Yes, I'm gonna take a few actually.
Yeah, yeah. It's easy to lose them, and it's definitely devastating. But hey,
Yeah, I think at
that's
that
just
time,
biology.
that's when we first planned on coming out here before I was diagnosed with Lyme disease and figured all that out. And we had so much going at the house that I think I just let it slip through and didn't, should have been more. All right, we got these cuts, we got these
Wow.
cuts. I just kind of like, all right, and shit happens, man. And that was
It
the same
does.
time that we lost that Cherry Garcia, too, as well. That was in there as well. So
Ouch. It's easiest to let them slip through. I actually let the Platinum Kush breath slip through my hands. It was,
Ooh.
I lost it. I thought I had a clone of it because I'd grown it long enough. I thought I can visually see it by structure, and yeah, I couldn't, and I thought I had two different clones, and they were both the Storm Shadow, and I was like, God damn it, so you lose them, and it is what it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, man. You know what I mean?
What can we do? We can always grow more. I'm glad you got it back. Glad you're finding another keeper, of that Cherry Garcia, because that was the most cherry terps I've ever smoked in my life. And
yes, man. Thank you. I appreciate
I've been
that.
seeking that ever since I've smoked it. So never ever come across it again.
No, yeah. So I think I got something that's pretty goddamn close, man. If
That's
not
cool.
to me, a
I'm
little bit
excited.
better, and some little hints of flavors and stuff like that, smells. But yeah, I'll definitely have some batches for you guys to test out and let me know
Excellent.
shortly.
Excited.
So
can't wait to meet up with you guys.
oh,
Yeah, I'm
me too,
excited.
man.
Get this spring and summer going. All the events will happen.
For sure.
Get out again.
There'll be somewhere we meet up.
Indica, are
I
you
gotta
going?
get a roof rack. I got a kayak ready.
Maybe we should do a kayak trip instead of a float trip this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. We just gotta find a
Harris
place.
got kayaks. We got kayaks. You got kayaks.
Yeah.
We'll just find a place that has a rental too.
Oh
That
yeah,
way
those are
people
easy
who
to
don't
find.
have them can come.
Mhm.
Shit, it'll give me an excuse to go buy some, man. I've been wanting to for me.
Well,
And
They're not too bad.
they go on sale. Like that's why I bought mine last year because it was like it's like $350 for a decent fish. It was a fishing one. And I don't fish, but the reason I got a fishing one is they're wider, so they're
Yeah.
for chilling. They're for chilling. I ain't trying to do no rapids.
You're gonna
I'm
put
out there.
bongs and shit in there.
Yeah, I just want to fucking smoke and like get some sun. So it was
They're
at
nice.
Tractor Supply, and what holiday was it? It might have been Memorial. I don't know. All the holidays they go on sale, but there was one where everyone was like, all the kayaks were on sale. So it might have been Labor Day. No, I don't know, but they go on sale. So that's when I got it for like $350, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna want this in the future. And I had the money, so I was like, okay.
Hell yeah.
But then I had to get my buddy out a roof rack. I don't have.
Nice.
I realized I didn't get a car with a roof rack.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, my hybrid isn't allowed to tow
permanently.
Yeah, so.
Get the fold down racks. That way you can just leave them on.
I don't have a hitch.
That's a pro tip, huh? No, it goes on your roof.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've never seen those.
Yeah, they're on my little Equinox. I run around with them all year long.
I'm gonna Google that now.
And then you can fucking fold them up and put 2x4s up there and shit.
Oh, shit, man. All right, I gotta do that. I got an Equinox, man. So you might have to send me a link if you got it.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Yeah, I love the little Equinox, man. It's great.
Me too.
It's all-wheel drive.
Yep, that thing
it
boogies,
gets through
man.
some shit, man.
Great gas mileage.
On that bitch. Yep, love it. Love it.
No, it's fucking awesome, man. Yeah, I got rid of. We had a diesel, man, and that thing was costing me up to 500 a week in fuel, man. It was fun. I was like, yeah, this has got to go, man. We can't keep on doing this.
If there's a yearbook quote for diesel owners in the last 5 years, that's the quote. Because everybody I've known, including like so many people that own diesel, said that same thing this last few years.
Back in
and it was
the day,
that same number. It cost me $500 a week. I'm sick of it. And then they end up getting something else. But that's funny.
I love the truck. I miss it, man. We had it done up, fucking big exhaust. We had an edge tuner. It was made for towing and shit. And but yeah, it's just. I mean, between fixing it and then just, too much, man. Too much.
I feel you, man.
And then when we went to the dealer, I was shocked because it was an 06. It was older, and I had over 100,000. They told us, they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll give you 10 grand." And I'm like, fucking take it. Here's the keys. You know,
Yeah.
It
on it,
was
man.
more
You
than what
know?
you paid for it back in the day, for sure.
Oh, absolutely, it was. I was still shocked. And then, you know, we got this. I took this for a test drive. I'm like, oh, this little Equinox, man. I wasn't expecting for it to be that nice. It's comfortable. It's just all around for a cheaper
I put 8-foot 2x4s
SUV.
inside
It's
that
nice.
son of a bitch with the hatch down.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah,
See, I've
between
had
the
to
seats.
fucking put them in the back, man, and leave the hatch open, and between the seat, you're scraping up the console. It's like,
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Put some liner in there or something. But where there's a will, there's a way.
absolutely.
But yeah, nice little cars. Waking
Yeah,
and
I agree.
baking.
Yeah, now I'm looking
Tara,
at
what
roof racks.
were you saying earlier? I think you were asking me something. Or...
Gonna go to Hash Bash or any
Yes,
of
I would
that
love
stuff?
to. Yes, I would really like to.
I'll
this
be at
year.
Hash Bash.
Absolutely. All right, sweet. Moreau Street, I'm taking, or in
I'll be at the
the
Diag.
area, or
Mm-hmm.
Diag. Okay. All right, sweet. Well, let me know. Yeah, keep me posted.
Yeah, we'll
what
be
times
chatting
and stuff.
and
Okay.
We're coming down Friday.
And I think we're all gonna try to meet up. Troy won tickets, so I gotta try to win me
Oh,
some
nice.
tickets now.
Where to the Hash
Hell yeah.
Bash Cup?
Yeah.
Tara, buy a fucking
Nice.
map.
I know. I keep forgetting
It's
about the map.
$40. Listen, it's $40 for the map, plus you get a Hash Bash Cup ticket.
That's right.
The tickets are like $50, so it's kind of
Okay.
stupid to buy a ticket and you can get a map and get a ticket for free.
I'll just do that.
And it supports the Great Lakes Expungement Network.
Okay, even better.
That's what that map supports.
Okay. Even better.
That's pretty
Hell
cool.
yeah.
So shout out to them. Shout out to Medical Mondays.
Yeah, man. I've seen they've been
Bro Show.
Josie and them. They've been doing a lot of work, man. You know, it's a good place to support. Absolutely, I would say so.
For sure.
You know.
And I tell you what, last year when we went to that goddamn fucking Hash Bash Cup, it was the most smoked out event I've ever been to in my life. Oh my God, it was rough, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only hung out there for like an hour and 20 minutes and we had to bounce. This is just too much for me. And we had to pay like $20 to park in somebody's yard and shit.
Holy shit.
It was tough, man. It was tough, but it was packed full of vendors. I got to meet, In-House Genetics was there. So I met Brandon from In-House Genetics.
Cool.
Bullshit with him for a while. Matter of fact, I picked up the fucking seeds that I'm smoking on now from him.
Hell yeah.
The golden apples. And yeah, it was a good time, but holy shit, was it smoky. Mendo Dope Boys were there. I mean, it was a pretty big event. Hash Bash Cup. Check it out.
I know. I'm hoping to see people that I didn't get to see this year, events that I missed, and yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of a little like, I want to go, kind of, and then I'm like, I don't know if I want to go, and I think it's just because I've been working a lot. That's all.
For sure, you get burned out,
Oh, okay, man. I'm burnt out right now. I'll admit to that. Oof.
Y'all work too damn hard.
We work a lot, man.
All of us are in this cannabis industry.
Yeah, we do.
It's fucking vicious, man.
It is.
The workload and
I don't think people anticipate how hard a worker you need to be to succeed in this.
I agree with that.
You really need.
I absolutely agree. And then we all come home and do it, man. And I feel like not knocking anybody, but we come home and we're doing it at a bigger level or a bigger scale than your most average tent grower. You know what I mean? Like we, so it's like you got to really love this, man. Like deeply fucking love this.
I've scaled back my grow from when I initially started in the commercial industry. I definitely scaled back our home grow is probably half the size. The amount of flowering we do. It takes dedication,
Scaling up, baby. Up.
Am I mumbling?
No, I said I'm scaling up.
Yeah, you're crazy. You're crazy.
I felt like I was scaling back because I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get rid of these tents inside the house," and then I was like, "Wait, I'm just moving them out to the garage."
Just making bigger tents.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I miss tent growing versus room growing sometimes, you know.
No,
It was
hell
real
no.
easy to manipulate them climates. And
I feel the opposite. I
Oh,
never can manipulate this bitch how I want it.
really?
Really?
Yeah, or
I
I
like
mean,
the
if I had
I had a
maybe if
good
I
lung
had a
room.
bigger one.
You gotta have a
Yeah,
good lung
that's the
room.
thing. On my lung rooms are just it's my house, so it's like
But
Yeah. On the
yeah.
fence
I don't know.
room growing crap. I'm not that comfortable in it. I'm just very like I'm worried about everything not functioning right and this and that. And whereas I know I got this tent, it's all wrapped up in that thing. I know everything there. So
Spartan hate tents grow. You know, I don't hate them. You know, I don't love them either. We switched, but sometimes I envy the convenience of them.
I think if my room was put together and it wasn't just the like we had to do it at the time kind of thing, and I'd have had some time to, make it nice, I would be a little more easy. But that's I think where my unease comes from is the
Well,
rooms.
that's what we're
I love your
talking.
setup,
Perfect
really.
scenario.
Huh?
Excuse me, from what I see, Tara, I love your setup, the way you guys
Okay.
have it set up, and I
I've been
think that's
worried about it.
badass.
A couple windows and
Your
3 windows.
canopy looks really, really good.
Thank you. I appreciate
Really
it. I'm
good.
trying
You can
real
knock
hard.
out those windows in an hour if you go grab a piece of foam board.
Yep.
Oh, we
Like
got foam board.
that.
Got that
yeah.
stuff all up there.
Oh, then it's
I
like
just
not having windows.
me a bit,
I
I mean,
like your setup. I don't count
Yeah.
that as tents. That's a
It's a
room.
nice girl.
we're having to leave the door open with the lights on now through the night because it's so hot in there. So I think I need to figure out like an air conditioning situation for it.
You got an attic?
Yeah,
Just vent into the attic.
I think we are already.
Oh, well then you need a vent out into the roof.
Or bring
Like
some
out.
intake air. If you got fresh intake air.
Okay. Yeah, it's like one night it got up to like 92 in there, and I was like, "Holy fucking shitballs!"
Mm.
Well,
That's your lights
yeah,
on.
that's what I did in Florida, but like
You have CO2?
Mm-mm.
Add CO2.
Okay.
That's what I would do. If you got a couple $100 to spare, that would
Yeah, I was
you're
just,
gonna be able to photosynthesize and stuff at those temps.
but I was
Yeah.
kind of thinking with us living in the house that maybe I didn't need the CO2, but
you could do a more expensive, but the dual hose portable AC units
Yeah.
for $500. They have two
Okay.
hoses, so they don't use your air, and that way they don't spit out stinky air. Supposedly, I haven't used them, but they have
yeah,
a
I gotta
hose
be
for intake, a hose for exhaust.
because we're
But it would take
a
you'd need to rig
restaurant.
up one of the windows, but I've done it. You just put foam around it. But
Gotta be a
yeah,
little.
that's what you might that or just dial back the LEDs a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
You
did
know?
think all the way full blast. So
Yeah. I think somebody should come out with like an insulated tent. Just a thick,
Ooh,
I
that'd
don't
be neat.
know, maybe
AC
beef up.
Infinity would be the first.
Yeah, somebody needs to improve upon the design of tents for me to want to go back
their
to them ever.
they got is nice,
I think
man.
I'm gonna use all mine for fungi in the future. They're great for that. Put yourself a Martha tent or whatever they're called, Martha chamber, inside a tent, and boom.
Take your 3x3s and lay them on their side, and then you got huge.
Yeah, exactly. But
Perfect clone tent too. Flip it on its side.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
it works great, man. I've vegged in that shit for months.
Yeah,
You
that
put
was
like 30 fucking plants in there.
yeah. I've got to get my my clones. That's my job this weekend. I've got 40. Well, not 40 now. The up pot. I'm not obviously gonna up pot 40 of them. We lost like 3 of them because one of them was the male that I found this week. So I got to kick them out of there. But yeah, I got
yeah,
up. Oh, I was able to scoop some M3 soil this week. I was so fucking excited.
nice.
So what do they charge you for a bag of that?
$33.
Okay. Now is that cocoa based?
Hold on, let me look at it.
Spartan would know.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's a water only, so it's gotta be peat based.
Soil.
Let's see.
I think it has some in it. I don't know.
It's everything in this is
Thank you, Spartan.
shangum, peat, vermicell. I can't even pronounce this crap. Vermicell, fossilized seabird, guano, bone meal, rock phosphate, green sand, perlite, blood meal, and lime.
Excellent.
Yep.
I love this stuff.
And
They
that's
actually,
what, 1.5 cubic yards?
yeah, they actually had this, and they had the Great Lakes water in, which I rarely ever see either one of these at a grocery store. So I was really happy to see both.
I
Yeah.
love that M3 soil. We're on the first set of city pickers, third run on same first batch of soil, just re-amending it, and
Yeah,
I mean it's awesome. I love it. I will say with it, it takes a little bit at first to absorb the water to get that full drench through, but after that, and it seems to stay more moist longer too, so you're not water as frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got to use this for like my second grow. When I had GMO that first time is what I had the M3 going in that, and I haven't got my hands on it, so I'm super stoked to put these clones in it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've never tried it. I would like to try it.
Yeah, wasn't sure what I was going to get when I showed up there. Yeti and I went there because I need to do some up potting to help with some of their house plants. So I was just after some, potting soil for them. And I saw that and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is what we're getting. So got me some trellis while I was there. $100 goes real quick at the grocery store.
Oh yeah.
2 bags of soil and a thing of trellis.
What grow store did you find that at?
Mighty Grow in Jackson.
Oh, okay, all right. I didn't know if it was like closer to like us over this way or if it was okay.
No, Mighty Grow.
Yep.
Yeah, we actually picked up 2 lights from them too.
Oh really?
Yeah, Joey.
Lights?
Yeti's gonna do a side by side kind of thing.
Nice.
So comparison, we've got another couple lights coming from another company, so we're testing some lights, and it's a very. When I went into the garden yesterday, I was like, "Whoa, that's different," because it's just like a bar like situation. It seems like I don't think it's like actually it was on, so I couldn't tell exactly the look of it, but it's actually long and straight, but it was like really, really super bright. It seemed like white, bright light to me. But I think it's because it was up a little higher than the other light, so it was just kind of throwing me off a little bit. So
sounds like a
single. It was a single bar or multiple.
I think it was like a couple bars, but it wasn't very wide at all, and it was a Viper Fluence.
Oh, that's what we have at work.
Viper Fluence.
They're meant for like high ceilings.
Yeah.
They're all right. We've had a few go out over the years, but I mean they're a couple of years old, so I don't know.
Well, he just had a board go out on his other one, so we were looking to pick up something else, and he wasn't sure, and he's been asking around and trying different lights.
That's their whole thing with the Vipers is they cram all the diodes together, and it's like literally, I don't know, it's 4 inches wide by like 4 feet long. So it's literally it's a bar. It's a single bar, and it's a big heat sink, and they just blast them. They were sold to us at work as like high ceiling ones, but I would love to get different ones at work. But
yeah,
I'm excited to try the GMLs.
They work great though.
Yeah. When are yours coming, Dan? Or do you already have?
They don't ship till May.
May, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some GMLs coming, yeah.
Yeah.
Which ones did you go with, the bar lights or the like quantum board style?
6-bar 730
yeah.
They're called.
Nice. 730 watt?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's a lot.
I think it's the 730 nanometer, I think.
Oh yeah, the newest one. He's adding diodes. So it's like he's got the most diodes I know of anyone on boards.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'll be able to start the Emerson effect and try getting that working and playing with that, and it'll be something new and fun. Yeah, so
I had the little Emerson boards a while ago when Nurse Geek lived with me. She had what was that company that Gromal used to work with? Rapid LED.
Uh-huh.
They had the blue and the
Yeah.
red ones. I don't know. I
Did
can't
you
remember if I
guys
felt
see
like
any benefit from it?
I didn't do a side by side was the thing.
All
So it
right.
was
Yeah.
like
If
it was
I
hard to
can do a side.
tell, but it was cool having literal specific bars for red and blue. But yeah, I didn't
I'm
side by
excited about
side.
it.
Did you get two of them, Dan?
No,
Just one.
we will. Yeah.
Just one. Okay.
We still have two chilleds. They're kind of great lights, but they're going out on us.
Yeah.
They're honoring their warranty for them, but yeah, we're just replacing them as they go out, and yeah, it is what it is. I'm not mad at chilled. I think chilled's a great light. If you run something hard for so many years, they're gonna burn out.
Oh heck yeah.
I feel that chilled's a good quality. We're just looking for a different light now. That's all.
Very fair. Very fair.
For sure, for sure.
Yep. I got a CO2 meter in the veg out in the garage now. And I left it in there this week. And the ambient's like 500, but I don't think it's gonna get more if I stick plants in there. It's not like it's getting any more. It's sealed as hell. So
Yeah, if you put more plants in there, it should get less, right?
yeah, without any gains. So I got the tanks, but I definitely gotta
Pick up
add
an extra tank. How many
CO2.
tanks do you have?
I only have 250s and 220s, so it's gonna be rough. I gotta get more, but I was looking at burners, but I'm not gonna get a burner. Um, they add heat, they add moisture and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Now you
I'm
got to
not.
cool, and
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna just keep collecting tanks until I can figure out a company that'll. I can either get a big tank that'll get filled, by a company without having to bring it anywhere, like a
It'd be nice
200
if they would
pound.
lease you those tanks.
I think some places would. I mean, restaurants have them, welders need them, all kinds of glass blowers need them. I don't see. I'm gonna call around, but for now I have the tanks.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna use the 20 pounds for the inside here in the house because it's got
Yeah.
CO2 in the flower room that I'm keeping, and then the 50 pounds will be out there. I'm hopefully gonna get some more 50
And those are
pounders.
a bitch to move too, man.
Man, let me tell you, don't even get me started. The The aluminum, I'm fine with. I'll fill them
Yeah.
up. I can pick them up. It doesn't matter. Yeah, they're heavy, but whatever. Cool. I get a workout. It's a minute out of my day. I fucked up and bought a steel one off of Craigslist, Marketplace, whatever. First of all, I finally brought it to the place that would take steel ones and exchange them. And I had to lift this bitch in my car by myself. It was a pain in the ass. I get to the place, I trip and fall with the bitch
Oh my
because
god.
there's a curve. So I knew what I'm doing. I'm a professional faller. So I just let the bitch go and I fell the other way. Everything was fine other than the fact that it went donk donk right in front of the grocery store. I'm like, oh fuck. So everyone comes out, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I pull the bitch in. The guy's looking at it. He goes, "This hasn't been tested. We can't take this, and or
What?
whatever." I was like, "What the fuck does that mean? I didn't know you have to test these things, or they have like a stamp on them." So now I haul that bitch back to my house. I have two options. I either call Air and Gas or a place like that and see what it is to get tested and certified, or I put the bitch back on Marketplace. And I put the bitch back on Marketplace
Yeah.
Oh
because
yeah.
if that's that heavy when it's light, I'm not gonna be able to pick it up when it's full. So
Fuck
I'm
no.
like, yeah, fuck that. So I'm on the hunt for aluminum only, 50 pounders.
Damn.
But I got a dolly. I just gotta fix the wheels or the tires, and then it really won't even matter. I'll just use the dolly. But if I get enough of them, I'm thinking I can get one of these local companies to come exchange them at my house. Like if I get like 4 or 5 50-pounders, yeah, just come here instead of going to the grocery store. Not that they're expensive. It's just a pain in the ass to load them up and then take them I make sure you call your grocery store.
Yeah.
I've gone
Make
there
sure they're
several
available. You
times.
get there.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, we
huh.
didn't get a shipment this week. What the fuck? I mean, it's my
Yeah.
fault, but fuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
It's an adventure for us to get CO2. Also, it's a long trip for us. But
I'm half tempted. I'm thinking in veg. If I get like 2 of the big mushroom bags, I'm thinking I could get away with that in veg and just have CO2 in the 2 flower rooms as far
yeah,
as
really.
tanks. I might try that one time. And luckily, I'm not. The goal with my walls is to not put holes in them. So like with the CO2 thing, I used those 3M removable like hang of painting.
Yep.
They have like
The can
15-pound
strip.
rating. So I just put 2 of those on the back of that. So I'll be able to take that off and move it to a different room if I need to. So yeah, I got that. I got that for a steal. I got one of those Atlas ones, the blue ones.
Yeah.
They're like $250 on Amazon on sale, and I got for $100 from
Hell yeah.
Marketplace. Yeah, if you not I mean not to take advantage of the people getting out of the game, but if you guys need grow gear, make sure you check your Marketplace. People are getting out of the game and selling all their crap for
Uh,
cheap. I saw a guy selling a shit ton of uh like you could tell it was like either a huge caregiver or just straight up metric grow that was shut down because it was like 50 fans, 50 this. There was a bunch of quantity. Then one of his I clicked on what else he's selling. $148,000 Lamborghini Gallardo.
oh shit.
Looks like somebody's grow did not go
Didn't
so
pan
well,
out.
unfortunately. But
I've noticed too, like out here, just looking and stuff. I see a lot of houses for sale right now too, and I'm like 78 lighters at houses here.
oh yeah.
A lot more of them, like you know what I mean, like a lot more of them. So, and it's like you read through it, and it's like everything comes with it, all the lights. I mean, you know what I mean, et cetera, et cetera. It's like so, like you said, a lot of people are getting out, man, and what have you, and starting to sell all this shit off. So,
Hey,
Uh,
like that's like life. So like that's why I say get out there and buy what you need to buy. If you were holding off on buying that new thing because it's expensive for your grow, like a pulse or something, search pulse on your marketplace on Facebook
yeah.
thing. I'm not advocating for Facebook, but I will advocate for marketplace because it's the new Craigslist,
for sure.
and it's so easy to get stuff on there. And what's really nice if you use Facebook and marketplace regularly, like I search fish tanks too, reef tanks. I want a nice tank. And like so then it automatically kind of like searches for you if you just click on the marketplace. So like if I search CO2 tank today, the next like week if I click marketplace there might be new listings for
Oh,
CO2
nice.
tanks
Okay.
already without me having to look. So it's
Nice.
kind of cool that way. That's how I found that CO2 monitor. So
Hell yeah. Nice, man. What do you guys just take or you see the Pulse what is it, Pulse Grow Hub coming out here? I see.
I
yeah,
seen it. Yeah.
What's up
I
with that?
get
Like
it, but
wind
I don't.
speed and like
It
this.
better
Like I
be
see a lot
cheap. It
of
doesn't really do much. It's
You have
because
to
you
have
still gotta
multiple
buy
rooms. It
all the
seemed like
sensor.
for it to
correct.
really
Yeah.
worth anything.
Well, and it's not a controller still. It's still just a monitor, it seems. So I just didn't understand too much about that. It all depends on price to
Either.
me if that's going to be something that's fair. But I don't know. I have a Pulse Pro, but I didn't pay for it because $500 is a lot for a sensor. Now I don't know how much the CO2 and the spectrometer sensor and those things cost, but I did find out that the hydrometer part of it, which is temp and humidity, costs about $14 to buy that part. So it's like, all right, well, you guys are making a good penny. And I've been on this kick of like cannabis tax. I
Yeah, yeah,
found I
yeah,
found Andon
yeah, the
and
B&B.
Andon, which is owned by the same company that owns Quest. It's kind of a monopoly thing. They're nice people and all, but like it's who else is competing? Well, they came out with a humidifier that takes tap water because it's a boiler and it goes on the wall. It's pretty neat. $1,200 for the smallest one. I found the exact same thing on Amazon from a company called April Air with all different sizes that start at $440. for the same thing. So
You're
it's
talking
like
about
green tax is crazy.
the Andon ones, the humidifier, the Andon
The
ones.
new humidifiers they just came out with. I was looking on Amazon for little small humidifiers, and I went, "What's that? It looks just like the Andon thing, but it's blue."
I
And I
can't
clicked on it, and it was
stand
the same thing. It boils the water. It can do like 3,000 square feet on the smallest one. They're called home humid. They're made for the home. They're made for people who need really high humidity homes. And so it's like, yeah, and it's gonna add heat, but like if that works for your grow, $1,200 versus $400, they're making crazy profits,
it's a big
all
difference.
For
because they know
sure.
they're selling it to a grow person. And I'm sure they have a reason that's like, yeah, we put gaskets and stuff in here. Well, I'm sure the other one has that too. They want their product to last. That's why it's got a 5-year warranty too.
Correct.
So I just say get out there and shop around, because I also found, oh, you want a 70 pint Andon, looks awfully familiar to what you find on Amazon if you Google crawl space or basement dehumidifier, or commercial or industrial. Looks exactly the same,
Yeah,
but it's
maybe
way
have a different sticker.
but instead of
But
$2,000, it's 400 or
Different
500
sticker, different
bucks.
color. That's it.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I,
So
I I agree, man. I absolutely agree with you. Like going back to the humidifiers real quick. Like we have those Andons at work, dude. They suck. I'm sorry, but they suck.
you have the new ones.
We have so many fucking problems with them, dude. It's unbelievable. Half the time
Yeah,
we don't even run them just
we
because we
we have
don't.
problems with all of our. I guess I couldn't say Quest, but we got Quest before they merged to the same company. But
Yep.
Andons leak all the time, and I've noticed they've had several versions, which means they've had several upgrades. Is what it is, fixes. So
Correct.
they're on 4, so like they'll come through and fix one, another will leak. It's just a constant battle.
You test to that. We
Um,
just found our third one at work. The last 2 weekends that I worked, I came in and I looked at the last flower room, man, and it was just pouring over the fucking lights, dude.
oh
Back.
oh my
Lord,
god,
I
that's
mean,
a fire
raining, dude. Like,
hazard.
raining, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
panic sets in. You're
yep,
like,
third one, man, in the last couple months, you know.
Oh,
Oh, it's just I
that's
don't know.
a feeling.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing, Bryce. They don't come through enough. Like if they came through within a week or two, cool. But you get them for one and they come through with the parts, they fix it, and you don't see them for 3, 4
Yeah,
months. And
yeah,
and that time you've got multiple more. So it's just a constant battle of getting the customer service out there too. They're nice as
yep.
hell and they do come and fix it, but like not quick enough. So it's just, I think in the future, I mean, there's no competition. So in the future, when there's competition, you're gonna have to do better, and you're riding on the new industry for now. But I can't wait till it's a lot more affordable. If you notice, dehumidifiers, I don't know if they got in trouble or what, but they've now had to start putting a proper rating on them. So like a 70 pint isn't actually 70 in the old school rating. It's in the new school rating. That means about a 50. And they have to
Really?
advertise that
Okay.
and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Same with um window units, the BTU rating and all that. It was the USA had a crappy standard that kind of overinflated it. So you got to look
Really?
out for the other standard now, which they're supposed to put on the box as well, which will tell you the real BTUs under an actual living condition, or like for a DHU, an actual, it'll tell you under 80% humidity with this temperature, it'll operate at 50 pints. You know, so you got to look into that, and I found that out. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on.
buyer
Mm.
beware.
Yeah, buyer beware. Look into your stuff. I
And
don't. I try to do that more so than listen to the grow guys at the grow store,
yeah,
because their job is to sell me stuff. So, but we
just
got a
be
minute left.
informed.
I want to thank you guys for coming on. Thank
Yeah,
chat.
man.
This has
Thank you,
been a
Chad.
good wake and bake.
Absolutely.
Our
It's been
Patreons for
great.
Michigan Bros, and of course our sponsors, Dick's Medibles, keeps this stuff going. I got some
Hell
in the
yeah,
fridge I
man.
might eat today.
Ate some last
Uh,
night.
ha!
That's um.
Thank you, Tara, again.
You're
But
welcome.
we might have one of these next week. If not, it'll be in 2 weeks. We'll have to see. I'll try to get on the ball of throwing a heads up on the Instagrams out there. But
Hey, 83 people in live chat. Thank you for showing up with us this morning.
Everybody.
yeah, we didn't even tell you to get into live chat till now. So hopefully you were up to date on that. But
Hope
we'll
everybody
see
has
you guys.
tune in Sunday at 9.
Yep. We'll see you Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow night at 9.
Yep.
Nice call.
Yeah.
All right.
Mondays
Have
at
a
11.
good one.
Cheers,
Have a good
everybody.
weekend.